Welcome to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today, working on this little travel trailer. This slide room is stuck out. Gentleman said it was working perfectly until it wasn't. It's kind of how that goes. He said he was getting ready to take it on a trip and he went to run the room in and the top didn't move. The bottom came in and it really got all cattywampus, so it was a loud noise, a loud scary noise, and he stopped. He got to looking and there's a bracket pulled out of the floor. It was not put down very well when they built the camper, so I think we're going to just put the bracket, mount the bracket to the floor better, try it, see what happens, and if we have to go further then we'll go further, but we'll start with the easy stuff first. Alright, all the goodies are under the skirt. Let's lift the skirt and look here. Let me get me a light. This aluminum bracket here just lag bolted to the floor, but there's the lag bolt they used when they built it. It's pretty small and it's really rusty, so that's scary. I've felt around, the floor doesn't feel soft, but that lag bolt sure was rusty. Well, let me get laid down here. Hopefully I won't be in y'all's way. This mechanism is a venture mechanism. It uses a rack and pinion mechanism. Hopefully y'all can see that. Little old room ain't it's not 5 feet from one side to the other. The only thing in it is a dinette. I mean, it don't weigh nothing. I just hard to believe that a room this small would have any issues. I mean, it's got rollers. It's got rollers back there mounted to the wall. It's got rollers out front here that run on the floor. I mean, it's got rollers. It's got 4 rollers. Little bitty room. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on. The only thing I know to do is like to bolt the bracket back to the floor and just try it and see what happens. So there's 4 holes in this bracket. These are large. These are the 2 screws they had in it. There's 2 more holes in that bracket. I think we'll go ahead and put 4 new lag bolts in that bracket. We'll just use washers here to fill up that big hole and try and see what happens. Try and get them as straight as possible. Wow, it seems like it's like a single layer of yep, probably OSB. So that's not very strong. We might end up having to go underneath and maybe reinforce the floor some. I'd just like to see if it's going to move okay. And just make sure there's nothing else wrong. Let's see what this feels like. It didn't feel bad. Didn't feel like the greatest. He put lag bolt partially in over here. Let's go ahead and finish running it in, see what it feels like. It feels okay. But I guarantee you there's no structure under here for that. I'm gonna go ahead and just curious, see what this feels like over here. We'll see what this side feels like.
Didn't have anything there, of course.
Yep, just a single layer of probably OSB board. Yeah, it would have been a shame, you know, it would have been nice if there had been
A metal plate or something.
just a joist in that floor or something. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put them 2 screws in with some washers and then we'll try it. Alright, I got all 4 lag bolts in there. I'm gonna move my feet. Just gonna let the customer push the button. I'm gonna be watching the top and the bottom. Let's see what happens.
Can you bring it in?
Yes, sir, please. Hey, hold up.
See,
Alright, it did start moving.
Yeah, it's raising already.
Yeah, it did start moving though.
Yeah, it moves.
Come on in just a little bit more. Okay. Top is slow, that's for sure. I want to make sure. We ain't rubbing on nothing. Yeah, come on in. Stop right there, Rodney. Come out. Because I want to look outside and see how square it is when it's done. Alrighty. Well, it did come in.
It didn't.
It did rear up a little bit, but that's not uncommon. Let's see how square it is out here. Well, it went in nice and square. I'm talking about top to bottom. See, it looks good to me. It is a little bit scary, you know, when the room starts coming in, it rears up. But I mean, it is just pulling the bottom of the room, and it's a pretty deep room. It's not a very big room, but it's a little deep. It's probably about a 24-inch room, so that's a lot of weight cantilevered outside the camper. So when it starts coming in, it is going to rear up. I mean, that's probably going to be the nature of the beast. It's just going to rear like that. It's just because, like I say, that little room probably don't weigh, I bet it don't weigh 500 pounds. But still, it's 500 pounds hanging outside the camper. So the mechanism that pulls it in and out is on the bottom. So it starts moving the bottom first, and it just kind of rears that room up, and it starts moving. But it was nice and free, you know, all the way through. It wasn't touching on the top or anything. That's why I shook the room to make sure it was all free. So other than the fact that I'm afraid this is just gonna pull them screws out again, it's fine. Oh, Bambies. Hey, Bambies. The one I hit with the van a few weeks ago was smaller than that one. It sure tore up my van though. So yeah, I think I will go under here. It's got the woven fabric covering the belly of the camper. I think I will go under there and make me an exploratory hole and see if it's going to be possible maybe to stick a 2x4 up inside the belly that we can lag bolt to that 2x4. We'll have to get a little bit longer lag bolts, no problem. I got plenty of lag bolts. But yeah, let me explore that possibility. and we'll go from there. Because I'm just afraid that them lag bolts are just gonna pull out of the floor soon. As low rusty as those lag bolts were, you know, apparently that floor has gotten wet sometime or another, and if it is OSB, which it probably is, it's just holding that water. So not much strength there once it gets wet. All right, I have done some calculating, and I think they just barely missed the floor joist when they mounted that bracket to the floor. So let me show you what I'm going to try. I'm going to drill one exploratory hole and see how this is going to work. As best as I can calculate, we missed the floor joist with these lag bolts by like 1/4 inch. So I'm going to go right here, and go a little bit of an angle and drill new hole, 2 new holes in this bracket. Oh, y'all couldn't see what I was talking about.
Sorry, I left you.
Oh, it's okay.
I wanted to get a picture of those deer.
So I'm just going to go right here. And make us a hole in that bracket. Get my drill bit to stay put. That hole there is larger than the lag bolt. So let me drill a pilot hole for the lag bolt now. See if I feel like we hit that joist. I'm gonna go a bit of an angle. Oh yeah.
You hit it?
I hit it.
All right.
Now let's see what this screw feels like. Like I said, this is a little bit longer lag bolt because we're going into that 2x4. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do another one just like that right there.
All right, sure.
And I'll feel good about this then. Just have to get my vacuum out there and vacuum up all these shavings.
I can get that.
I got a cordless vacuum right there in the truck. Take a second. So I believe that's going to do this one. I think that's going to be just fine. At least those lag bolts actually hit something substantial this time. And I'd say he's good to go. Did seem like that floor is pretty soft, so yeah, I don't know what's up there, but don't y'all get soft. Get down in that comment section. That didn't sound good. Leave me a comment, criticism, concern, and I'm gonna go to the next one, and y'all have a fantastic day.